Have you ever caught yourself whispering, okay, where did I put my keys? And then answering your own question out loud? Or maybe you rehearse conversations in the shower, deliver imaginary TED Talks while driving, or mutter a full strategy plan while cooking dinner. And then suddenly you freeze and think, wait, is this normal? Let me reassure you right now, it's more normal than you think. Most people assume that talking to yourself is a sign of loneliness, stress, or worse, something off. We grow up hearing that it's strange, but psychologically, it's often a sign that your brain is working overtime in a very intelligent way. When you talk to yourself, you're not being weird, you're externalizing your thoughts. Think of your mind like a crowded meeting room. Ideas are bouncing around, emotions are interrupting, memories are raising their hands. When you speak out loud, it's like appointing a moderator. Suddenly, the chaos becomes structured, the noise turns into sentences, and sentences are powerful because they force clarity. Research in psychology shows that self-talk can improve focus and performance. Athletes do it all the time. You'll see a tennis player muttering before a serve, or a runner whispering, "You've got this." It's not random. Speaking engages more areas of the brain than silent thinking. It activates language centers, auditory processing, even motor systems. In simple terms, when you say something out loud, your brain listens differently. It takes the message more seriously. But here's where it gets deeper. People who talk to themselves often aren't just organizing tasks, they're processing emotions. When something hurts, when you're confused, when you're trying to make sense of what someone said, your brain searches for narrative. Humans are storytelling creatures. If something doesn't make sense, we create a story that does. Talking to yourself is like becoming your own narrator. Why did that bother me so much? Okay, maybe I reacted too quickly. Next time, I'll say it differently. That's not madness, that's emotional regulation. There's also something almost philosophical about it. When you speak to yourself, you split into two roles, the experiencer and the observer. One part of you feels the chaos, the other steps back and says, let's think about this. That gap, that's self-awareness, and self-awareness is one of the strongest predictors of personal growth. Now, of course, context matters. If self-talk becomes harsh, critical, or constant in a way that increases anxiety, that's something to pay attention to. But gentle, guiding, reflective self-talk, that's your inner coach, your internal compass, sometimes even your therapist. Think about children. They talk to themselves constantly while playing. Now the car goes here and the dragon is coming. It's how they learn. Adults don't stop needing that mechanism. We just get quieter about it because we're afraid of judgment. So maybe the next time you catch yourself narrating your life in the grocery store aisle, don't cringe. Smile. Your brain is organizing, rehearsing, coping, imagining. It's building bridges between thoughts. And here's a question for you. When you talk to yourself, what tone do you use? Is it kind? Is it encouraging? Or is it critical? Because the real psychology isn't just that you're talking, it's how you're talking. Maybe the goal isn't to stop speaking to yourself. Maybe it's to become someone worth listening to. If this sounds like you, I'd love to know. Do you talk to yourself for motivation, problem solving, or emotional processing? Let's continue this conversation. And if you're curious about how your inner voice shapes your reality, stick around. There's a whole world happening inside your head, and it deserves to be understood.